Oh, it's good morning here, or good afternoon if you're back east. Happy Labor Day. This is my weekly finds show. So, we're going to be looking through some of the things I found throughout the week. I'm telling you, it was slim pickings. I didn't think I was going to make it to my traditional 40 items, and I actually did fall short. Hi, Emily. But there's still some great things that I found. So, I have a couple of pre-bids. We'll get to those first. But first, let me turn the camera around. Whoops, I was there. Now you see me. Now you don't. Now you see me. Anyway, thanks for coming in. And we'll be looking through some of this great stuff. I hope you're having a wonderful Labor Day. I hope you have the day off and get to enjoy this, I guess, last day of summer, which really is, I think, September 22nd or something like that. But take a look in the shop. If there's anything that you see that you'd like to see closer or you'd like me to run first, let me know. And I do bundle shipping. Uh, and if you overpay on the shipping $1 or more, I will refund that to you. Hi, Sparrow. Welcome in. Lots of great shows on today. Oh my gosh, I've been surfing, looking around at what's in there, and looks like some great stuff up for auction today. So thanks for coming in and joining me. Let's take a look. Let me turn this around. Take a look at what we have on pre-bids. Looks like we have 3 pre-bids. We're going to start with this one. And it's just a very cute little bud vase in cobalt blue. Looks like it was hand blown. Beautiful little ruffle on the top. No chips or cracks. I love the little beehive look on this. And I have this little stand that's in my shop too, but I thought I'd use it as my pedestal today. It works out perfectly. So we're demoing something that's for sale, but looks nice with all of my stuff. So it looks like Johnny has a pre-bid on this, and it's going to run for 20 seconds, and it's running, and we're off our first thing of the day. Yay. Emily, do you have the day off today? You just out shopping, relaxing? Hi, Wheels. Welcome in. All right. Looks like Johnny Vines got this. I hope. Are you in here, Johnny? If not, congratulations. That's coming home to you. Oh, shopping. Yeah, it's the story of our life, right? Shopping and cleaning. It looks like you're a seller too. So that's what I do. All right. My second pre-bid is on this sweet little lucite aquarium scene. It does have a little like water stain in the plastic here. It's not even on the outside, it's on the inside of the plastic. And then a sticker. I thought I'd let the buyer get that off. But the aquarium scene is this cute little guy. Not sure what kind of fish he is. Oh, the light's getting it. Look how cute he is. And then there's a little yellow fish up. And he's got bloop, bloop, bloop bubbles. He's got bloop, 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 bloop bubbles with a little some type of foliage in there. It is reverse etched, meaning if you look here, you can see it's been etched into the back and colored. And then when you turn it around, you have this beautiful 3-dimensional aquarium scene. That has a pre-bid, and it's starting at 12, and it is running. It's kind of nice to have a day off today, isn't it? Oh, looks like midlife's getting in on the action on this cutie. It is sweet. I've had similar ones, but not this particular fish. Yay, midlife thrifter. That's coming home to you. Thank you so much. I just love them. And I love that this one doesn't have any scratches or anything, so it's still in good condition. Thank you so much. Hi, Angie. Welcome in. And then I do have a few more pre-bids coming in. So let's take a look at this sweet little piece of Blue Mountain pottery. And it is beautiful. I love this glaze on here. You know, I first picked it up I think, oh, that is pretty. That's something. And then I noticed that it's marked Blue Mountain Pottery on the back. Great condition, no chips, nice redware, sort of a short fat. I can envision a succulent in this beautiful piece, but I can envision other things too. It has a pre-bid on it, and it's running starting at 8. Beautiful Blue Mountain Pottery. I think this is my first piece of Blue Mountain Pottery. I've seen Jocelyn pick it up, but it had that look. You know, when we see things, we're like, that must be something. And I guess is Blue Mountain Pottery out of Canada. Hi, HD, welcome in. I think it's out of Canada. Thank you, Pug Mom. Congrats on that. It's gorgeous. That's coming home to you. My son had pugs. Oh my gosh. He passed about 1.5 years ago. All right, we have this Polish snowman. I could not find another one like it, but it is so sweet for the winter. It is Polish pottery right here. Bolesławiec. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. My mother-in-law would be able to tell me. She's Polish, but she doesn't. She collects the larger mugs. This isn't quite the largest mug, just in case midlife thrifter, you're wondering, it is the smaller coffee mug. But I've never seen one with snowmen on it. Isn't that amazing? So it is, for some reason, I got the 8 instead of the 0. I apologize, but it is got a pre-bid and it is running. In great condition, no problems. It's funny, they had this out on the Halloween shelf at Goodwill. Can you believe that? I was looking and looking and looking for another one. I'm like, come on, there's got to be more than one there. There you go, midlife. Thank you so much. Good morning, beautiful. Welcome in. I love saying that whenever you come in because it's morning here. I'm not sure where you're at, but it is morning here. All right, I have a pre-bid on my only piece of uranium glass today. It is just one. It is a juice glass is what it comes up with. It is a Hazel Atlas Florentine pattern on this, and it is in great condition. And since I got some interested in this, in case I have more interest, I have 2 cups. I'm not sure what this pattern is that I would run for $8 each, since that's where this started out. But it does glow. Let me get my lights off. Lights, camera, action. It's beautiful. It's got a nice glow to it. They all do, don't they? All right. Where are you from, beautiful? Because I know I always say good morning. And hi, Sasha. How was your show? I saw you were on, or is your show after mine? I can't remember. Either way, I hope it was either good or you have an awesome show. All right, so this is going to start at $8, and it is running beautiful glow on this Hazel Atlas Florentine. It does come as a juice glass, but it would be a great anything glass. My son has 2 cases of uranium glass, so oh, not yet? Well, thanks for coming into mine before you have your show. There you go, Valerie. That one's coming home to you. I hope you're in here. If not, congrats on that anyway. If you're interested in the other uranium glass, just let me know. I can add them. Hi, Robin. They're just 2 cups. That looks like Federal glass, probably. It's not marked. Federal glass, I don't know the motif. If you do, you just go ahead and shout it out. But I have 2 of these, $8 start on each one. They're beautiful glowers as well. They're just not in the show. All right, so here we go. Let's see. We have run through all pre-bids. So let's take a look. If there's something you want to see first, holler out and we'll get to it. But the first thing on my list is this amazing set. I do pick up tiki. For some reason, tiki does really good for me. Not necessarily in my shows, but it does do well in my case. So I try to pick it up. I do pick up tiki mugs. That does really good for me too. So this is a Acacia wood, salt and pepper tiki set. It's carved. It has its own little underplate. Looks like this, not marked, but beautiful. Anyway, very handy, especially if you have a tiki bar. And it's going to start at 9 and it is running. I don't have a tiki bar. I would love a tiki bar. Fortunately, the sun here in Phoenix, man, it kills everything. And it would probably destroy any fronds eventually, I guess it would. I don't have a lot of shade in my backyard because I have a pool. And pools and trees just don't mix because you get all that crud in your pool. I do have, I think it's my only piece of antique. Nope, I got two antiques. I got a old Northwoods vase, but I also have this. I can't not pick stuff up like this. So it is Goofus painted, meaning it is cold painted. You can kind of see there was at one time more pink here, and I think the other ones were yellow. It does not glow. I did check, but look at the little horseshoes. It's got horseshoes all the way around. It's milk glass. It is actually from 1902 or later because the patent is August 1902. Antique milk glass. It has its original little hanger and ribbon. Just amazing that it's still around, right? Over 100 years old. It's going to start at $8 and it's running. This would be great to put a vase on, a planter. It just, and you could say you have a, antique glass over 100 years old. Beautiful. I love the open lace on that. And it's just a pattern I haven't seen. It doesn't show up because it's early American. So a lot of these don't show up in terms of lens looking at it. All right. What else do we have in here? How about this cute cat? Halloween is coming up. And who doesn't need a black cat with green eyes for Halloween? Beautiful little black cat. Has its original bow and flowers, marked made in Taiwan with its original felt to protect the base. In great condition all over. No issues. There's his little ears, the back of his head. He needs a little wash maybe. And he's going to start at 10 and he's running. Central Indiana. Yeah, good afternoon to you too. I can start saying good afternoon, beautiful, because I'm usually on in the mornings. Huh? There we go. Little black cat off to the side. Maybe too early for us to be thinking Halloween, but you never know. This next piece is it is Blanco. It is a 3-pinched cruet. I did soak it in some vinegar last night, and it took a lot of this out. It probably just needs a little more. It has wear there because it is one that has a stopper. So it is missing its stopper, but it's still beautiful blue and mid-century glass, and it is starting at 8 and it's running. Oh yes, paradise. I haven't been to Indiana. My son lived there for a while, and he sent me pictures and stuff. It's just green there. Everything's green. When I lived in California, I loved the green, but now I don't have a lot of green. I have a lot of desert, unless you count the cactus as being green. Then I have a lot of cactus. This is a blue sky sugar skull set. Again, it might be too soon for Halloween, but I show you what I buy as I buy it, regardless. Oh, me too, beautiful. I miss California. It was just getting pretty bad there. So this is a Katrina, and I forgot what they call the male Katrina. My husband and I are going on a cruise over Halloween, and we're going as Katrina, and I can't remember the guy's name. But anyway, we're going as the skeletons. And this is going to start at 10. They're still in a box. Hi, Tracy. Thanks for coming in. It's good to see you. Never used, never opened. Blue Sky, right there. Day of the Dead, made in China. Blue Sky Clayworks. All right, thanks for looking at that. I've been picking up purses. I have this little, it's a old aging dog, a senior dog rescue thrift store, and I go in there, and they always have such nice purses. So I've started picking up purses. This is a Brighton. It's called One World. It's a crossbody, so it's got a very long. Yeah, that thing. Anyway, I loved it. Look at this. It's got little cherubs on the clasp. It's in great condition. It not only has, it has that, these don't really clasp. It's the button inside that clicks shut. It's leather. It's about, I think I said it was like 7 inches long. Hi, Jay Sweet. Welcome in. Thanks for coming in, guys. I know there's lots of wonderful shows today. I do have one on some shelves in the back. Beautiful. I can bring a couple out. One I know for sure is Blanco, and I'm not sure about the other one, but I'll bring you. And then I have some, I have some in the back, I think, of me. No, that one's not lidded. I have a blue one that's old. So this is going to start at 24. Thank you, Sparkle. Isn't it beautiful? Thank you for your bids, everyone. Yeah, it's in great condition. No issues. Like it's never even been used. Stitching's all there. I love the over the shoulder. I love the crossbody one. That's what I wear when I go shopping. Thank you, beautiful. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Real leather. Nice long. I didn't measure it. I can measure the strap for you if you want me to. Just so you know. It looks like it's almost 24. No, it looks like about 22. 22-inch strap on that one. That's doubled up, so it would be 44. Ooh, how nice are you? That's so sweet. All right, let me grab that cruette for you. It's right behind me here. It's going to be, it's gorgeous. Look at that. This is old. I can't remember if it's Adam's glass, but it's an old pattern glass, and it has its original. It has the rough pontil on that one with that beautiful little faceted. This would be probably an $18 start if you're interested, beautiful. Just say run and I can run it for you. I can add it and run it. Let you think about that. And then, oops, oh, I almost slipped. Let me get the other one. And this one is Blanco. It is crackle. It is an iridized like cranberry. Yeah, I guess it is. Let me get my glasses. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's crackle. I can see it crackling through. This is its original stopper. Some of the crackle didn't, some of the cranberry separated towards the top as they stretched it, but it's in great condition. So I've got that one. Let me know if you're interested in either one of those. And let's go to the next item. I have this votive owls all coming up. It's brown glass. It's those big tall votives that you see. The owl on this side looks really good. The owl on the back is missing some paint. I did put that in the description, but that would be a neat little fall decoration. $7 start, and it's running. Thanks for coming in, guys. I see you coming in. I found some pretty good stuff. I don't know if you looked and saw that pottery cat. That one was so amazing. I could not believe. They had that one in the Halloween section too. A tiki, because I love tikis and I do well with these. I sell them on another platform, and I have people that just come and buy them up. So I pick them up whenever. This is the Made in China, the DW114 tiki in brown. I love the texturing on the back of this one. So these, it's hard to see, but these are his eyes, his nose, and then this is his mouth. Just hard to see on this one. That's going to start at 10 and it's running. If there's anything you'd like me to pull up, just let me know. All right, I have some, thank you for looking at that. I have some Boyd's Bears. This is your opportunity to get these at a very low price. I thought I'd pull these up because I haven't shown them in a long time. I have 5, and I have them listed for a lot more than what I'm going to run them for here. They are called Boyd's Bears. There's Patrick the Bear. And each one of them, they're holding the little balloons. Each one of them is marked on the back with the Boyd B. And then this one has like these are 2 lines, which means that tells you what year it was made in. So we've got this pink one. We've got this green one. He does not glow. It's like a green slag almost. See? And then he's a B with 2 lines. These are all handmade. They have a pontil on them. Here's a powder blue bear. He's cute, and he has I think all of these had 2 lines. Almost like a lemon cream color on this guy. And then this one is like marshmallow, except for he's kind of iridized. Little marshmallow. So we're going to run those. I'll run them twice. If we get no interest, then I'll put them aside and we'll move on. Okay. So you get a choice of 1 starting at 7 and it's running. You see any bears there that you're interested in? Thank you, Marianne. Aren't they adorable? These are just so sweet. I also have some regular Boyd's Bears. They are so sweet. All right, Marianne, which one would you like? The pink. You got it. Let me get your name on this. And we're going to duplicate and run again. And again, we go twice. If nobody is interested, we will move on. And then there were 4 sweet little Boyd's. Patrick the Bear, I guess is their names. Okay, so that's 1, no interest. Let's restart it and run it again. And if not, we can always come back later. No worries. But I just like to just run it twice. And when we get no interest, then we move on. This little blue one is, I remember my son's room having the powder blue, was big in the 80s. You guys might remember that, the powder blue back in the 80s. All right, so Patrick's going to go back. We can bring him up later. And let's see what's next. Well, it's another choice. This choice happens to be these cute little sets of miniature animals. They're forest animals. This is a non-spotted, no spots on this deer. I love the big eyes. We'll call him a big-eyed deer. We've got this cute little spotted fawn. These are your choice for $1. Look at this cute little toad. Again, not marked, just little miniatures. I have 2 owls. This one looks like it has a glazed over chip because it's soft. This owl has a little chip. You can see it right there. And then we've got a squirrel with his tail on the left, and the tail is up. And we've got a squirrel with the tail down. Again, on the choice, I'll run it twice. If we get no interest, we will just move on. So here's the first one. Your choice for $1. Cute little miniatures. I know people love miniatures. I know my kids do. I also do, I buy the littles like this because I do critters. I do what I call a critter sale. And I have a whole box of critters. All right, we're going to do it one more time. And if we get no interest, then we will move on. I had a few critters today, don't I? All righty. I wasn't sure. Like I said, you guys get first look at them. They'll go back in my critter box for when I do my critter sale. Bye-bye, little forest animals. And our next item is this gorgeous Cloisonné, and it's large, guys. It's very large. So it's the blue and some turquoise and a little bit of green. Cloisonné has this beautiful lid, the blue enamel inside and base, just like this, in great condition. It fits nicely. Then you have your bowl portion. I forgot to take the sticker off that. Beautiful flowers. Look at that. My favorite color. In excellent condition. Very nice. It's 25 start and it's running. This one, that's just my favorite colors. I think that's why it stands out to me. It's so beautiful. Oh, there goes the glitchy. Alrighty, we'll set that aside. Here's another piece of Cloisonné, very tiny, but very sweet. Hi, PH, welcome in. Look at this. It has a ladybug on top. Oh, hi, James. Thank you. Thank you so much. Aw. You know what? I don't care if they're big or small. It's the thought that counts. Thank you so much. We're just looking at my Monday weekly find stuff. Take a look in the shop. James, I hope your show was good. And guys, if you don't follow James Rosie Unique Treasures, please do. And happy Labor Day to you too. I hope you had a great show and you have a great day off. Enjoy. And welcome everybody. We were just looking at this cute little Cloisonné pill box, trinket box. Has ladybug, but look at this. It has little birds around the edges. Isn't that sweet? That's going to start at, it's running. And I'm going to see if I'm going to run something for $1 to help our friends. Thank you, Sundance. Isn't it cute? I am going to run this cute little owl. And let's see, let's put the squirrel with him. Thank you, Sundance. It's so sweet. And I do bundle shipping. That's just a SKU number, guys. I used to try to do SKUs. I don't have time for that anymore, so I don't do that. All right. So in honor of our new guests coming in, let's add these cute little, this squirrel and this owl. And we're going to do miniatures. There's 2 of them for $1. And let's do that. And here it comes. And it's running. Cute little owl and a squirrel. If you're not interested, that's perfectly okay. I just wanted to say thank you for joining me today. And thank you for the raid. Aren't they cute, Sundance? And I do bundle shipping. So now you have a couple of cute little minis. They're so sweet. Thanks, Sundance. Congrats on those two. Let's see what's up next. This is a type of vase I have never seen. I just think it is amazing. I have no idea how old it is, but I want you to notice, I don't know if what this texture, it's like sugar texture on here, like a frit that is applied to the paint. Do you see that? How it has little particles? Anyway, it's cobalt blue. It's gorgeous. It does have some mineral deposits inside. And a few flea bites. I did not put anything in here to help get rid of that. But it displays so nicely, even with that. Have you ever seen that before? Not on glass. I've seen it on jewelry. I've seen it on other surfaces, but check that out. Somebody did such a lovely job with that rose. And that's going to start at $8, and it's running. Cobalt glass vase with some type of frit, sugar, sand texture on it. Does have a few water spots inside and a few little flea bites there. Still gorgeous, though. Very vintage looking. Thank you for looking at that. Let's see what's next. All right. This is my very, very first piece of neodymium glass. It is Duncan Miller. It is old. I'm going to try to show you, like Jocelyn always shows us, kind of has a pink hue here. Let me see if I can get it for you. Okay, so right here, it's almost see-through, but there's a little blue. But here, it's pink. Do you guys see it? Pink, blue, pink. That's the neodymium. So it is Duncan Miller. It is old. I'm not sure how old. It is sells, guys, for $75 and up. It's listed for lots of money. Hi, Jane. Hi, my California friend. Duncan Miller, again, it is higher price. I usually have lower prices on things, but I do share everything with you. It is lower than what it is selling for. Duncan Miller Neodymium Ruffled Vase. And it's running. Did you notice how I changed Mermie's Treasures and I put my name at the end finally? So instead of having to tell you guys all the time, my name is Stacy, it says right up there now. Now, if I can just remember all of your names, that's the trick, right? And here's this one got a few likes before the show. Look at this. It's a little sea turtle. It's enameled and jeweled with these beautiful little aqua color jewels. Look at the baby. Even has little green jewels in his eyes, just like Mama. And it is a trinket box. It opens this way. It has the magnetic opening. Here is the base. Sweet little trinket box. $8 start, and it's running. How's the weather in Burbank today, Jane? Look at the little baby. Yeah, it makes it nice for me too. Like I know I can call you Jane because that's your name. I'm getting better. I've thought about, thanks for looking at that cutie with me, everyone. I thought about making myself a little list because I'm going to have people that come in a lot. It's hot. Yeah, it's still hot here too. This is my perfume bottle. I thought about making a list of my people that come in so I can get to know them, and I do better having the name written in front of me too. Or if I write the name, that's how as a teacher, that's how I learned my kids' names so fast. I was able to write their names so often on things, and I just need to do that. The beach. Oh, nice. I was just telling my husband I miss the beach. I rinsed this out, guys. That's why it looks a little cloudy, and then I put the stopper back in. So it's just a little muggy in there. It just needs to be cleaned out, but it's etched. You see the etched outside of this? Beautiful stopper, original, no damage to it. There's the opening. I wasn't sure if this is a perfume bottle or a cruette, but it doesn't have a spout, so that makes it a perfume bottle, and it is running for 12. I don't know who the maker is. There are a lot of them online listed. One listed for like 75 bucks. I don't think it's a $75 thing, but still a cute little perfume bottle. And or cologne, whatever you'd like it to be. Check out this. I have never had one of these with the little heart in the middle. Look, the little heart cane in the middle. It is most likely Chinese and as a maker. Not quite the quality you would see from Murano or some of the higher end glass makers, but it's still cute with that little heart in the middle. It's $12 start and it's running. Are you staying at a hotel at the beach, Jane? Hi, Carla. Welcome in. Thank you for looking at that. Another mid-century crackle glass vase. I'm collecting these. So when I have a full show, I'm going to run them, do a mid-century mini show. I think I have about 20 of them right now. Oh, what beach? Where at, Jane? I bet the beach, the little sea breeze is so nice. It smells so good. Newport. Oh, I've camped at Newport once when we lived there. I loved it. We went kayaking. They have a little area there you can kayak. We went over. Isn't that near Balboa? Isn't Balboa a park near that? You know, or is it Balboa? Is that what I'm thinking? The island. What's the island's name? Oh my gosh, I haven't lived there for 12 years and I've forgotten everything. Oh, I guess I should run this thing, huh? Got to talking and I almost forget. Reminiscing with Jane. Yeah, I spent a lot of time up at Malibu, Paradise Beach, and Santa Barbara because I was further north than you are. Thanks for looking at that, guys. This one's beautiful. I love the candy stripe on it. It is Japanese, very nicely done. The glass feels nice. Got sticker residue right there, but check that out. It's got this little candy cane spiral, red and white, starting at 8, and it's running. Thank you, Marianne. Isn't that sweet? That'd be a nice little holiday vase, wouldn't it? With that little candy cane swirl on there. In great condition. I didn't check this to see if the red glows. No, it doesn't. Thank you, Marianne. It's sweet. Sweet little vase. The next item I have is right here in front of you. I've been using it as my pedestal for the show today. It is made by Kathy Hatch. It is an Asian-inspired I'm calling it a plant stand. Now, some of the pictures show this with glasses, like tea glasses, 3 tea glasses on it that kind of match the motif. But I think it makes a lovely plant stand. But I love the work on this. Look at how beautiful that is with the little pagoda in there, the little flowers, the hanging branches of the trees, the little river coming down. I just think that the color scheme, it has the 4 little pedestals, so it does sit up. It is signed right here, Kathy Hatch. It is made in China, but there's the base in great condition. And it makes a great pedestal for a show. So if you're a seller, it's nice. It's a beautiful piece. I'm going to lower the price on it though, guys. I'm going to put it at $15. Now that I've used it. No, just kidding. It is now used. And it's going to start right now. It's just gorgeous. Hi, Hi, Artful Hand. Has this little lip on it, so if you put a plant on it and overwatered, it would be safe underneath. All right, I'm going to continue to use it as my show stand here. How about some Limoges? Limoges. Beautiful. Look at this. It's meant as an ashtray, I'm pretty sure. Although the divots aren't, maybe not an ashtray, but a little trinket dish. It is signed by Dumal, I think. Look at the beautiful roses in there, the guild. And it is like stamped 3 times. So it's stamped Limoges, France. It is stamped Limoges, Coronet, France. It is stamped hand painted Pitkin and Brooks, Chicago. Has a lot of stamps. It's been a lot of places, guys. It's seen some things, but it is still gorgeous. That's going to start. I'm going to lower that too. I'm feeling like lowering my prices today. And it is at 15 and it is running. It is beautiful. Little trinket basket. With lots of stamps. All right, thanks for looking at that. Here's another purse. I looked it up and it's most likely made in Mexico. I put silver plate, question mark. Some of the ones online say silver plate. The only marking that it has is right here. It says metales, and I just think that means metal in Spanish. It has this little clasp that you just clip down and it holds the purse closed. I will tell you that I added, it did not have a handle on, what do you call this, you guys? I'm having a hard time with this today. But I had one, so I added this with it. I know this is not sterling or silver plate. So it has this chain here, and it is felt lined inside. Hi, Radical Rachel. And it is a clamshell shape with nice hinges. It's just very interesting. Again, I told you that I've been buying purses from this little dog rescue thrift store, and I like that one. $20 on that one, and it's running. My phone does not like the word shell. It will correct it to shield every time. I'm pushing it closed. All right, thank you for looking at that. Maybe it's going to have to be a mermaid purse, right? How about, I have never seen these Northwood vases, the shorter ones. I mean, I've had several tall ones over the years. This one is a shorter one, and it's just adorable. It's about, what did I put on there? About 8 inches tall or so. And it is amethyst glass. You can kind of see the amethyst in there. It is iridized, or otherwise known as carnival. It does have a chip right there. It is on the underside for the most part. So when you set it down, it's right by an anomaly in the glass too. Do you see how it has that little bump in the glass? So it almost looks like it's just part of that anomaly. It's really hard to see on the top. That is going to start at 20. It is antique, guys. It is 1920s or earlier, and it is running. Whoop, yep, there it goes. Beautiful amethyst ribbed carnival vase with a small chip on the foot. It's a big chip, but you don't really see it. Lots of good shows today, huh, guys? I was surfing earlier and taking a peek. I'm probably going to go afterwards too and take a look at some. All right, I just thought this is so sweet. Now, I don't know if it looks like a vase, but almost could be a mug with the little neck of the peacock. But look at this. It's just a peacock. I don't know if it's old. I mean, this is discolored, so it could have a little bit of age on it. It is a vase. It is all-sided, painted. A little bit of crazing in the paint. Beak on the peacock is great. I love the little headdress here. That's going to start at 10, and it's running. I love it. I think I'm going to have to redo my decor. I might go Asian. There's so many beautiful Asian things. I've always had this fondness for Asian inspired items. Stay up there, little guy. All right, let's see what's next. How about some Pilgrim? Cranberry. Looks like a little bit of, it's not a spiral, like a column optic in here. Your typical Pilgrim celery applied handle. It is a pitcher. It can be a vase. It does have the older Pilgrim pontil, but you can kind of see the marks there around the edge. Little bit of ash still left in the pontil where it's separated. Beautiful piece of mid-century cranberry Pilgrim glassmaker for $10 start, and it's running. I just about drank all my water this morning. Thank you for looking at that. Here's a sweet little guy. I need to edit the item. I don't know why it doesn't. Oh, I didn't allow pre-bids. Well, that's silly. All right, so we have this silver toned cat. I did put it's already embossed with JRB on there, but he's still adorable. 3 little glass jewels there, 2 little rhinestones here. It is sleeping. Has a beautiful little connector, a button opening. It is felt lined. It does have the mirror there. So you can, as you're applying your lipstick, I would imagine it is a lipstick compact. It is marked back here. And I believe, I'm not sure, I think that's, oh, I can't even tell. I think that says FF for Follies, I think is the name of it. Let me see if I can see that a little bit better, guys. Hold on. I don't think it's silver. It doesn't have that look to it or that feel to it. But let's see what the mark is. Get my loop out, take a peek at it. I don't know. It says JL and then some type of mark. So I don't think it's silver, but it does have a mark on there. And that's going to, I'm going to lower this to 12. And it is running now. Even though it is engraved, you can barely see it. It's still a beautiful little piece. Wouldn't that be lucky if you found somebody with those initials, JRB? Thank you for looking at that. How are we doing on items here? All right, we have 3 more items to show, and then we'll do a quick scan of what's left, and then see who we can, if we don't have any interest, we'll see who we can rate into, okay? So this next item has a higher starting point, guys. I had no idea. I picked it up on, hi, Secondhand Jeannie. I picked it up on the Halloween rack at Goodwill. And I thought, oh, that's cute. My viewers like kitty cats, and he's in the shape of a chair. And then I looked underneath, and it's marked Solveig Cox. I looked this up. Holy cow, you guys should look up Solveig Cox cats. A similar kitty cat that wasn't a chair, but it was like a cupboard and it had the mice coming out, by the same maker, sold for $95. All of her things are selling for a lot of money. So I gave us a good deal on this at $75. If you want to take a picture and look that up, amazing. And it's going to start at $75 and it's running. So I haven't decided. I might put it in the buy it now if it doesn't sell today. So you might be able to find it in there, but it is just too good. A cat chair with 2 mice in its lap. It is a handmade pottery, signed. Thank you for looking at it. Go over there, kitty, kitty. The next item we have is this stone carved horse. I thought it was marble. I don't know if it's marble or if it's soapstone. If it's soapstone, it seems like the base is more likely to be soapstone because it's a different color and a different grain of rock. But look at this beautiful horse, stallion in motion, tail flaring, has some other colors on the side, mane flaring, just gorgeous. Not real heavy, says it's made in China, but gorgeous little horse figurine, and it is starting at $10. Has no damage to it. I just love how it's one color. It has some of the rust in on it this side, but on this side, it doesn't show as much rust. Alrighty, and then the last item, save this cutie here for the very end. Let me get that one pulled up to stage. So this is my last item, and then we'll scan and find somebody to rate into. Look at this cute little puppy. He has a 25-cent mark on him from maybe long ago. He does have this one little chip right here at the top of his little bonnet. Almost, you can't see, maybe just a tip of it right there. So you can't see the chip on the back from the front view. And he's going to start at $5 and he's running. He's so cute. I love his little tongue and the big eyes. Well, if he doesn't sell, he gets to go in with the other critters when I do a critter sale. All right, guys, that's everything that I have loaded in the shop today, but let's take a look at what's left. This is antique. I'll tell you what, if you're interested in anything, I will take $3 off of anything here on the table when I run it again. If you're interested in anything at the table, an automatic $3 off. So just take a peek at what's left. Hi, Maureen. I'm just doing a final scan before we are going to raid somebody. So if there's something you'd like me to show you or run again, let me know. Got these cute little guys here. One more scan since Maureen just walked in. And let's see. The blue vase with the roses. Secondhand Genie. Wait till you see this. It is so amazing. Look at that. It has this frit on it. Like it almost looks like sand grains or sugar, but it's beautiful. It does have just these couple of little flea bites here, and then there's some residue that it's been used. Imagine that. It was actually used as a vase. Who knew? But look at the gorgeous rose on there. I'm going to go ahead and pull it up and run it. No pressure to purchase. And I did say an automatic $3 off anything. So there we go. It's now down to $5. Come on. Come on. No, it doesn't like that. It wants me to restart the auction. There we go. And then change the price. Okay. There we go. $5. Good to my word. Here it comes. And it's running. That's okay, Jeannie. That's all right. It's just very interesting. I've never seen anything like that. So I had to pick it up. All right. Let's finish the scan. And then let's see who we can raid into. This pedestal is also for sale. So it was 15, it would be 12. It's really neat. I've been using it for my show today. All right, let's see who is out there that I have never rated before. Let's see. We've got Jody Jam Jams. I think she's been on from before me. So she's doing the Fenton critters. I'm looking for somebody that maybe came in. I have never rated Desjardins Kim. She's doing Lennox. So that's who I'm going to raid. Let me just turn around and say thank you guys for joining me today. And I will be on vacation, so I will not have my Thursday theme show, or next Monday I won't be on for my weekly finds. But hopefully I find all kinds of great things on my trip up north to the White Mountains in Arizona. And that's my yearly thing, and I usually find some good stuff. So I hope you'll join me after that. I'll show it off. Have a great Labor Day and a great week, and we'll see when I get back. We're going to be raiding into the Desjardins Kim, and she's doing Lennox. Have a great day. Here we go.